Have you ever seen a jet be squawk free?
No, I can say that way. That's the easiest answer of the day.
That was the fastest response.
Yeah, and that doesn't necessarily. So you have different squawks. The airworthiness obviously are the largest ones, right? And we have had aircraft that have not had airworthiness squawks. So I guess the answer is, I'm a politician, yes and no. Airworthiness, yes, we've gone through very well maintained, documented, care and fed for aircraft that had no airworthiness concerns.
And then what would you categorize the levels as?
Of squawks?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm never categorized it this way, but I can do it easy. Airworthiness obviously are a top priority, right? Those are ones that the aircraft's not flying otherwise. I would say our second level squawk is maybe not airworthiness, but pending airworthiness squawks. And what I mean is, let's look at brakes or landing gear or even certain aspects of corrosion. And this is one thing we do very well, where we'll tell a client, hey, you don't have any airworthy issues with this aircraft. It is in good shape. By the way, in the next 60, 90, 120, 180 days, these are items which are going to need to be replaced, repaired, addressed. And this is the somewhat scope of cost, right? Cost of ownership of aircraft. And you know this very well, right? How you educate clients on, what this looks like, especially new first-time aircraft owners, what this is going to look like in your first year. And so that's a second level set of squawks that are critical, maybe not time-sensitive critical, where it has to be done before the aircraft leaves an inspection or a pre-buy, but it's knocking on the door. And then I would say the third one is the aesthetics convenience. And that doesn't mean, in some eyes of owners, aircraft owners, that's less. They assume that we're going to give them, as an industry, an airworthy aircraft. But are all the tables working? Are all the chairs sliding and functioning? Right? Is the carpet frayed in certain locations? One thing our tech reps, crew chiefs do very well, because they've been in this industry for 30 years, they know the importance of that to a client. Is the Wi-Fi working? Tom, if you were to sell a client an aircraft and crew chiefs just did a deep dive and we didn't check the Wi-Fi and he gets in or she gets in, her first flight, his first flight, that Wi-Fi is not working, that's critical, right? So I guess critical means different to different people, right? So I would say those are the three levels. So it's, the immediate airworthy concerns, it's the pending airworthy / inspection items that are going to cost owners, within the first 3 to 6 months, or let's say year. And then it's what we may not categorize as critical, but the owner is going to categorize as critical.